Hi, my name is Catherine Cooley, and I live in Ventura, California. I'm a mediator, a certified NVC trainer, and communication, conflict, and relationship repair coach. I also facilitate restorative justice processes. You can find out more about me at www.peaceable.com. No N, no E at the end of peaceable. Peaceable. I'd like to share an experience with you that showcases the kind of benefits people receive from my work. A few years ago, I worked as a facilitator for the Alternative to Violence Project in Longpoke Federal Prison. Have you ever been inside a prison before? If you have, you'll understand. For me, as a woman, just walking inside a men's prison called on my faith and my courage. Sitting in a room with 18 prisoners, no guards, trying to teach them to take responsibility for their emotions and actions definitely involves some risk. One day we were sitting together and I was teaching them how to replace judgments with I statements about their own needs and the needs of others. One inmate brought up a situation with his girlfriend. He had recently found out that she had been cheating on him. He expressed his rage and jealousy by slandering her with judgments against her character. Many of the other men in the circle were nodding. They'd been there before. In a slowed down conversation, we applied empathy for him, acknowledgement and care for his pain and for the important needs that her actions didn't meet for him, especially his needs for honesty, loyalty, and trust. That felt good to him. And though it was foreign territory for him, he was able to take it in. Then we made another bigger leap into nonviolent and compassionate communication. We got present to the humanity behind her choices, what needs she had been trying to meet when she chose to connect sexually with another man and hide it from him. Maybe she did it because she was trying to meet needs for attention, companionship, maybe reassurance or closeness. For him and for most or all of the other men in the circle, this was really new. Thinking about life through the lens of her experience was shocking, almost too hard to believe or trust. Like many of us, they had all been wired from an early age to respond to this kind of situation with rage, hatred, jealousy, punishment, separation, and often physical violence. Any other reaction seemed alien. But on that day, they had a new experience of the healing magic of self-empathy, which helps open doors to having empathy for the other person, a new clarity and understanding, even some neutrality, and a new perspective. Rather than judging what's wrong with this horrible person, moving into a more empathic perspective. Oh, maybe she thought that was her best shot at getting the companionship and attention she was craving for so long. They had a new experience of an ability to see that meeting their own needs is ultimately their own responsibility, in spite of their deep desire, expectation, or even a belief they had the right to have those needs met by their partner. And they had an experience of the inevitable softening of their hearts as they briefly walked in this woman's shoes in a meaningful, needs-based way, in a heart-opened way. Many heads were nodding, many faces deeply thoughtful and newly present to an audacious alternative to violence that we got to experience together that day in our exercise. And when I think back on that amazing day, and many other blessed days like that I have had like it, I feel strong hope and commitment to bringing NVC to more people as a powerful antidote to much of the human suffering that I see in the world, including domestic violence aimed at both children and adults, psychological and spiritual violence in our workplaces and in our schools, and the anguish of our countries and actually worldwide, world citizens too, caught in the mental health crisis. As importantly as all of that, I see NVC as our precious golden key to manifesting what seemed like one of Marshall Rosenberg's favorite phrases, making our lives more wonderful. Although I don't work in prisons anymore, that experience taught me that this work has humanity-wide relevance. It strengthened my capacity to have fierce conversations in a slowed down, compassionate way that promotes peace, harmony, empowerment, and as I've learned from bringing it to businesses, team productivity and collaboration, probably more than you think is possible. If this sounds like something you'd like to be part of, please send me an email at cc@peaceable.com so we can talk about your situation and I can share how I might approach it. Thanks again for being here. I look forward to connecting soon.